I spoke to you guys. I'm so happy, excited to be with you today. This is the TLIG Review Show. And on TLIG Review Show, of course, we bring your brand to the world's table. And today I have an amazing personality in the building. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Engineer Bamidele Idris.
Yeah.
Nice to have you on the show. And
Nice.
he is the founder of Get Job Nigeria. And today we will be talking about solution to youth employment problem in Nigeria. Let me just ask, is there an unemployment problem in Nigeria?
That is an understatement, really. It's an understatement to say that. And it's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic.
Yes.
It is that horrible.
Yes, we used to think COVID is a pandemic, but unemployment in Nigeria, if there's any word that is higher than pandemic, I think we can use that to
qualify the situation of unemployment
in Nigeria. And if you look at what is going on in the country now, insecurity.
Yes, it's a major issue.
Insecurity, hunger in the land, youth unrestiveness, and so much crisis. Everything can be linked to unemployment. So it's a pandemic
On its own.
on its own.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's tackle the question, which is solution to youth employment problem in Nigeria. What is the solution? What can be done?
Before we go into the solution, I think we need to understand what the problem is. For every problem, there's always they say the root cause analysis. You need to do the root cause analysis.
Where it started from.
Where it started from. Now, I recall in the 80s, in the 70s, we used to have Nigeria. Nigeria used to be the creme de la creme in terms of healthcare. In terms of, there was a time that Nigerian universities were ranked among the best
in the world.
Mm-hmm. There was a time. Yes, there was a time that the emirs, the sheikhs in the Middle East used to come to University of Ibadan for healthcare.
Wow.
It was that wonderful. It was that good. There was a time University of Ibadan was regarded as one of the best in terms of medicine. So what has happened between those times and now? So that is what we need to look at. Firstly, we need to look at the curriculum in the universities and also in the polytechnics. Are they really addressing the contemporary and also the developments?
What do you mean?
Now, for instance, yesterday we were talking about obsolescence. Obsolescence meaning that are we really moving with the times?
Absolutely.
You understand?
Are we recognizing the current challenges and needs of humanity?
Are we still using the curriculum of 1917, 2022? Those are things we need to
check.
Now, are we really, how can I say it? Are we really encouraging entrepreneurship in the university, or we're just encouraging just go to
school,
get a certificate? But these days, certificate doesn't really sell. So we find out, for instance, I was reading an article last year, over 12,000 graduated from University of Lagos.
Over 12,000, just Lagos alone.
Yes, University of Lagos, over 12,000. So if over 12,000 graduated in one university, and how many jobs in 1 year? How many jobs do we have in the market? Do we have up to half of that in the market? So the remaining people, where are they going to go? So do these people that even graduated have the right skills to match with the current trend in the country? That is another question. So it's hydra-headed. So there's a whole lot. So now coming back to the solutions. Now, for instance, I see CVs on a daily basis.
Okay.
And because of what I do, I see CVs on a daily basis. And when I see CVs, sometimes I feel like crying.
Why do you feel that way?
Now, I have engaged a recruiter before, a colleague, and he said that he reviewed close to 5,000 CVs in 2 days. Out of the 5,000 CVs that he actually reviewed for just one role, only 4 scaled through the first hurdle of shortlisting.
Hey God,
5,000
who will now make it to the finalists?
CVs.
5,000.
Yes. What was the problem? In the heading of the vacancy that was rolled out, they stated, do this, do that, do this. Just simple instruction.
To follow that instruction to the latter.
People did not follow instructions.
That's horrible.
Now, not only in terms of instructions, there are these now for you roll out an advert, and when you roll out an advert, somebody that studied Yoruba will be applying for a job of an engineer. These are things we see. Somebody that studied
I feel bad for laughing,
accounting. I'm telling you, this is reality.
Okay.
This is reality. Because the level of desperation is so high. So people do not care about the skills.
Let me just put it forth.
Yes, let me just.
God can help me.
Yes,
some of them will fast and pray.
Yes. We organized a job fair just 2 days ago, and in the job fair, someone said, okay, he wants to come for a graphic, he wants to be a graphic artist. Now, okay, fine, great. So, what are your works? Let me see your works. No works. Are you on social media? Let me see your social media handles. No social media handles. How good are you with computer? I don't know how to use Corel Draw. So these are the things that we need to do. So first, youth now need to go back to the basics, to the drawing board. First, leave your certificate aside. It is not about certificate again. At this point, in the nation, it is more about the skills you need to acquire. We need to acquire skills. If you want to go into any field, ensure, in fact, leave your certificate. There are so many courses that you can go for now. For instance, for people that love to use the phone, Coursera is there. Just go to the app, download Coursera. Whatever you want to learn, start learning. You understand?
Do that via your phone.
You understand? We see a lot of examples of the youths that are really earning, that are making so much money. If you want to go into entertainment, then have you intended in entertainment? If you want to go into music, have you intended with you need to have a mentor. You need to have someone that
I was going to ask you that question.
Yes, you need to have a mentor. For instance, there was a time that we heard of Nice.
Yes.
Everybody knows Nice.
Gongwaso
Krona. Do you know that if he tells you about his life story, he was practically sleeping in the studio. He was doing what do they call it? Any work.
Errand boy. Just help us bring that
in studio for years.
Bring that wire.
You understand? But by the time he was blowing, people did not look at how he started.
Where he started
Why don't you do that of any important? This is that there's digital marketing. That is true. You understand? I have the job that we had a digital marketing. She used to work in a bank and she will wake up 4 a.m. to go to work. But right now she has resigned. She's doing digital marketing. Now all the things she was not able to do, she has started doing them now. She's now paying bills for her mom. She's now doing this for her mom, doing this for her family, out of digital marketing without any paid job. So if she can do it at a young age, so why can't you do it as a youth? Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it as a youth? So that is a challenge for the youth out there. Absolutely. Now, you also need to define who you are. How do I mean? There is this acronym that says SMART. SMART. Now, there also is an acronym saying SWOT. SWOT analysis. Now, S in SWOT means your strength. W means your weakness. A means your opportunity. And T means yourself. So, you need to inward. Which kind of person I am? Are you melancholic? Are you phlegmatic? Are you choleric? So those are the things you need to understand. You yourself need to understand yourself, your personality. You cannot be an indoor person and you want to do mass communication. You understand? You understand? So you cannot be an aggressive person and you want to say you want to do something. Something like that. You don't want to be. You don't want to be there. You need to understand. So there are different things that you need to understand yourself. You need to understand before you even choose a career and feel yes. Okay. So those are the things you need to do. By the time you now decide that, like I said earlier, internship and mentorship. Now, there are a lot of people that have left hope in the country. That is the factor. To be honest, it is not the things that happen. Yes, it is not everybody that. Some people are not born with the silver spoon. Some people are so unfortunate. For instance, how do you say the things that are born under the bridge? They were born there. If you go under the bridge now, you will see so many people that are underprivileged. It is not their fault that they are born into that kind of environment. What is something they ask for? Yes. Some of them have left hope. Now, such people, what will they do? Now, I would always make examples for different situations. There are live examples for different situations. Now, do you know this guy? Is this guy that sings rap? What's that his name? I've forgotten his name. He's a popular artist now. He was in O2 Arena with Davido also. He has Dave. What's that his name? Bono. No, not Bono. The other one that sings reggae like rapping. Did he just No, he's very popular. He was at O2 Arena. What's that his name? Bella. No, not Bella. He does a lot of this thing with this lady. Very, very popular guy. I will remember him. Yes, he's not old. Yes. Oh, I know the guy you're talking about. No. Okay. Now, this guy, very popular guy, he's made now. He had a similar ground. He was selling gala. Because most of these people that have blown now, I try to look at their background. So don't let us, anything we see most of these guys, don't only look at the stardom, the great. Look at the ground where they are coming from. So by the time you can understand their kind of life, the life they live, you'll be able to appreciate how it is doing. This guy was selling gala on the road. So how did he now make it? The first thing, he was not sitting down. Because of your condition, do not sit down because of your condition. Don't sit down at home. Now, don't be critical. And yes, do not complain too much. Complaints will not take you anywhere. Fine, you are born into this kind of situation. You're underprivileged. Fine. But do you not that even though you are underprivileged, that is an opportunity for you to look inward and say that, I have been yes. Look at Portugal. Portugal is a miracle. Do you know today, the more people keep abusing that guy, the more he's going from grace to grace. I am not here to judge anybody. Absolutely. That is not my aim here. My aim is to look at the bright side of every situation. Fine. He might be doing whatever is negative side, let us leave it aside. Now he's going on a tour of UK. He's going on a tour of Canada. Everybody is giving him money. E-money was backing money. He's been signing for a company to sign Portable as a brand ambassador with millions. No thousands. Now, the first class students, you that you call yourself first class, you that you call yourself I am a professor, have you achieved quarter of what Portable has achieved? Do you only criticize and not look at it intricately? So we need to look at that. So beyond their history, you understand? Exactly. So for those that are in their privilege, like I said, one, don't sit down. If it means you just stepping out to sell anything, you can sell anything. No matter what, sell anything. That is why you see England. That is why you see Chinese. That is why you see the Asians flooding Nigeria. They flood Nigeria and they come to Nigeria with just a bag. That's one bag. One bag, though, that is all they come with. But do you know that when they enter Nigeria, do you know what they see? Money. They just see money. And they need the money. Because of our population. We are the largest black, most popular black African country in the world. That alone is the selling point. Imagine how much we consume every day. It is enough opportunity. For any young person, we have the population. Why do you think that companies, all these FMCG, all these companies that manufacture beer, that produce beer, that produce all this, why do you think that they keep on opening more branches here? Because we have not even gotten to the peak. We have not even yes. So by the time you move out, look for something to sell. Now, when I say look for something to sell, what I'm trying to say is that look for a problem to solve. There is a problem in the country. What is the solution to that problem? For instance, the rave of the moment is insecurity. Insecurity is the rave of the moment. Now, you have people that came to a particular location, a train, moving train, and some people stopped that train. And they started attacking people in that train. They abducted over 100 people. And there was no security architecture. This is a business opportunity. That is a problem. Do you know, I'm not just supporting this situation of people kidnapping, people being kidnapped on the train, and just supporting that same situation with what is happening in Ukraine right now. Now, in Ukraine right now, Russia versus Ukraine is like, let me see, you are using hammer to kill mosquitoes. In terms of their capability. Now, almighty Russia, one of the nuclear powers in the world, Russia has about the largest nuclear warhead in the world. Second to US, and they cannot capture the capital of Ukraine here. They couldn't capture it. Why? Because as small as Ukraine was, what were they using? They were using technology to fight the Russians. Simple drones. They will use drones to go and look at where the Russians, and they just send bomb. And they were destroying all the armor tanks of Russia. If you are following up with what is going now, look at that situation with the situation in Nigeria. So why are we not Why is the security or maybe one? We have a lot of talent. Every day we see that this person has created this one, this person has created this one. And we have a lot of guys, those young guys, that if the military, if they're able to make a proposal, fine, we know that there might be a political issue. Yeah. But I don't want to look at that side. If you have to make a move that okay, proposal and this and that. We don't want to. This is I don't have a gun, I don't have this thing. This is what I want to do. So those are for the northern side. Now, for the southern side, what is our problem in this side? There are a lot of problems. We have transportation issues. So what can you do in terms of transportation? What can you do? So for your own locality, you need to understand the problem in your local area. By the time you understand the problem in your own locality, then you now build your own ingenuity. That I have suffered. I have seen poverty. I don't want to see poverty again in my life. So, thank you very much. And that is why you see some of these our artists, or maybe some of these are very successful people that are saying that I can never be fair again. I can because I know what to do. What my eyes are real poverty. So now, by the time you find a solution, you now need to ensure that your solution can stand the test of time. Exactly. How sustainable is your solution? And that is why proposal. There was a time I was not having a job. I was working the street of the bathroom. I recall I walked from that factory of the bathroom near Jimmy. I walked from there. I was going to teach every company on that lane. I will never forget. And I'll be dropping proposal for every organization of the bathroom. And when I recall, I might be like, if I sat down at home, even though not all of them called me back, but please, I was still able to do my work. There are still some numbers that I still have to today that I used to have then. And that is why avoid breaking relationships. Whoever you know, see all those pictures I used to take in primary school, in secondary school, go and keep them. Why? Assuming the former Minister of Finance has kept some pictures during service. This scandal that came up, that they said it did not this one, that they went to court. Ordinary picture that this is my NYC will have solved it. And that is why relationships keep going. When all of us are in primary school, we don't know who is who. Destiny, we don't know. Fingers are not equal. And because fingers are not equal, all of you cannot make it at the same time. Absolutely. So it is some of your friends that you were with while you were in school that might teach you. You understand? The former secretary to the federal government of Nigeria was the one that linked the foreign minister, foreign affairs minister, to this foreign job. You see how likely, how important relationships are. Do not break relationship permanently. That is another. Your outlook might determine how far you go. How do I mean? So you're looking so good, like you can see. Imagine you're on studio now, and here your eyes is just like that. You are just like a witch. Anybody watching this, they just enough. What kind of person? You understand? Even if you have 2 jeans and T-shirts, if you don't want anybody to know that you only have 2 jeans and T-shirts, it's possible. There's the way you can make them. So that is why don't bring people into reality. Don't people yourself. You need to stand up and do something about yourself. Absolutely. Wow. So thank you so much, Engineer Bamidele. As a matter of fact, you need to come back and speak because you have so much. I've not even exhausted my questions, but we are running out of time, all right? Thank you so much for being on the show. I hope you guys have learned one or two. If you're youth and you're unemployed and you want to be a better person, I'm sure that Engineer Bamidele has said something that you've gained from that has added to you. So you must add value to yourself. Don't sit in one place and say, and start picking yourself up. Like telling everybody you see what your story is and how you were born over the things. Forget those things, fix your life and move on. Thank you for being a part of this TLIG video. So on TLIG Africa TV. Follow me on IG at